the best duo since Bert and Ernie, Laverne and Shirley, and Abbott Costello. Billy Hudson and Jay Hatfield, the Game Chasers. Make some noise. Next up on the starting lineup, the second most smartest guy than Rue. Caruso, gaming historian. And last but not least, the leader of the Retroware Wolfpack, Pat Country, also known as Pat the NES Punk.
Nice shirt.
Thank you. How you doing? Thanks for coming out this early to the 10 a.m. death slot. You guys are hard last night. You did that. I appreciate it. We are Retroware TV. We are the greatest retro game website on the interwebs.
Yeah.
So we have a few things today. We're unfortunately a little bit behind with some tech stuff. It's like the Wizard of Oz back there. There's like 45 people working just like NASA. So we're going to start with a new gaming historian episode. So, if you guys know, right now we are doing an Indiegogo fundraising campaign for a little show that's called the Video Game Years. There's about 9 days left, 8 days left. It's on Indiegogo, search for it. So, just to show you guys, if you're not familiar with the show, we're going to show you a clip from Video Game Years. We're going to show you the Frogger clip from the 1981 episode. So we can roll that. Video Game Years, in my opinion, the best retro show on the internet.
Damn right. I love that show.
Ladybug by Universal. Basically, that's not it. It's the start of the video, guys.
Best show on the internet.
Yeah, best show on the internet. That was the end point. We'll have a Q&A too after this, and we apologize for starting late again. There's technical difficulties beyond our control. It's always so fun. Listen to the back, they're like just like running around the back, like, okay, here we go.
There we go.
Maybe not there to see it. So we're gonna have a Q&A right now. If you guys want to come ask us anything about any of our shows, Retroware TV in general, and Quailman is first.
Quailman.
The whistle. Yeah, got his costume.
Yes, I finally put it on. I actually have a question for Pat again.
I just woke
It's not
up.
the same one. It's not the same one as this one. I actually believe that I have a piece of NES memorabilia that you do not.
Miyamoto's underwear.
It is, I've seen your collection video and I didn't see it in there. Have you heard of the Rare Sharp NES, the official Nintendo brand TV?
Oh yeah. What it was it wasn't put out by, I think, JC and retail stores like that, not like in a Toys R Us. And it's a Sharp TV. On the bottom looks like a VCR slot, but it's for an NES game. It came with the remote, and it came with 2 black controllers that are really cool. The NES goes there black. And I think it goes for like at least $200 now, $250, something like that. So you have it?
I do have it. And,
Can I buy it?
You can, actually.
Where do you live? Can I drive it?
I actually live like 20 minutes away.
Uh-oh, you guys are gonna get it. Full work will start in 20 minutes. Hey, do you have the remote and the cover in front?
I do not have the remote.
I'll give you $10 for it. Do you have the break off on the front?
The piece, it has come off.
11 nights. All right.
Why would you do that?
It's really cool.
Hi, this is for Pat. I was wondering, are you going to do another episode of where you go to the Jersey Shore?
I've thought about it, because I did 2 Jersey Shore episodes. I did one 2 years ago. I went back, I did one a year before that. So yeah, and then unfortunately last year, a lot of it was The good news is it was only destroyed on the one side where the stores mostly aren't, where the stands mostly aren't, but the actual boardwalk was like destroyed up to the point where everything else. And it's a shame, and I think it's okay though because the Seaside Park, which I think didn't get hit as bad as Seaside Heights, it's a little bit south. They have that retro arcade I featured, and the second time I went there, and they have a beautiful, probably the best retro arcade in Jersey. I think that was okay. But yeah, I'd love to go back. I haven't been to New Jersey in 2 years. I'd love to, and supposedly they built up most of it back up and it's open for business, so. Love the Jersey Shore, Cool. All right.
I'm pretty sure I already know Pat's answer to this question, but what's all y'all's favorite console to collect for?
I go with NES and Super Nintendo #1. I'm really starting to get more into like television and stuff like that. I'd say my least favorite was 64. Yeah, I know you don't like that, but it's so good!
NES, and I'm actually going to be going after a complete 64 set. So I'm not going to start right now.
Not really into collecting too much, but
Get out!
you guys have a problem. You get buy too many games.
Buy too many games,
Too many.
my sexes.
I think my favorite system to collect for is the Sega Master System, actually. There's so many cool games on there. It's very underrated. I'm sure Pat would disagree.
No, I love the Sega.
Oh, cool.
The cool thing is that it was not popular here, but it was popular in Europe. A lot more than the NES.
Yeah, in Brazil, South America is very big. It lasted until the late 90s, I think.
Yeah, it's like double the amount of games outside the US that you can collect for it. I mean, they had like Sonic 2 and like 3 come out in like Brazil. And here, we barely got one.
Yeah, I love the box art, and there's just a lot of cool, unique games on it, and it's pretty easy to collect for. So
Yeah, you can probably get like 50 to 60. You can get half. There's 114 games in the US library. You can get half of those fairly cheap, and that's a lot of the good arcade games like Outrun and Space Harrier, things like that.
I think. All right, it's not exactly a game-related question, but I'm assuming you're all beer drinkers. So, what is your favorite beer?
Favorite beer?
Yes, favorite beer.
Retro beer.
Don't say Keystone.
those are the
No, it's not Keystone, that's just what we had. I'm going to be probably Bud Light, that's not.
Frankly, say that's piss water. That's beer.
You get drunk?
do it. I'm not much of a beer drinker, but when I do, it's Dos Equis. I think my favorite beer is either Yingling or there's a good local brewery in Kansas City called Boulevard, and they make a beer called Tank 7. It's very delicious.
All right. I'm not a big beer drinker, like tequila, vodka stuff. Not a lot. But Stella Artois is pretty good for a lager. It's a little fancy.
Oh, it's awful.
All right, thanks, guys. Why do
That was a good question.
Did you email us that?
We got 2 questions left, that's it, really gone.
Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna have
That was a pity split, Greg.
How's it going? Every time I watch one of your shows, I'm constantly impressed by how much research goes into it. I'm wondering, where do you guys go to even start researching your topics for your shows?
A lot of it's like
a lot of it's made up.
But before that, it's what you do when you grew up in the system. Like people don't know, oh, this was in Nintendo Power. You can't find that out easily. Like I know like where Global 13 is in Nintendo Power. To go there to get there. But you learn stuff on forums, Nintendo Age for Nintendo stuff. You can pick up things here and there as you go. I've been collecting for like 13 years, but you collect and learn stuff. That's what I said at the panel yesterday. It's like less good, it's educational at the same time.
There's a lot of good websites. There's a lot of good books. One thing that I've actually done is, such as the Universal versus Nintendo case, I was like, oh, it's a court case, so there's probably public documents on this. You can get an online login for, state courts, and you can actually look at legal documentation on all of Nintendo's court cases. I mean, there's some that I've never heard of before. These random lawsuits that Nintendo's suing other companies, mostly about controller patent technology and stuff. But
Usually me and Billy are talking out of our asses or sticking our hands in.
If you notice all the info in the YouTube videos when there's like a paragraph splashed on screen for like
Yeah, it's copy paste Wikipedia.
there's usually at least 2 words misspelled in there, by the way. Just go back and
Then it's misspelled on Wikipedia then.
No, that's not it.
I'd recommend not sourcing Wikipedia. And Wikipedia is it's like a good link gateway because there are all those links at the bottom of Wikipedia. Use those.
It's good enough for us though.
Yeah.
Nobody knows anything from us anyway.
Thanks for my
Hey guys, when collecting video games, what's one licensed publisher to look for rarity? Like,
what system?
NES and Super Nintendo.
Taito. Taito had all those late releases that are like not just hard to find, but excellent games like Panic Restaurant, Jetsons, Flintstones, Dinosaur Game, games like that.
It's like Pat said in his review, it's like Taito was like one of the few companies that
Taito stuck it out.
games that actually were good.
Taito stuck it out. They were loyal to it. They love the system. We're gonna make some awesome games the last 2 years when no one else was anymore.
Little Samson's Rare and it's an excellent game.
It is an excellent game.
I would say, actually, I found out about your show coming here at SGC. There's actually a lot of shows that I wasn't aware about.
Oh, cool.
I work on the computer all day, so I come home, I don't surf, but I'm definitely going to check your show out. I grew up playing all of these games. I'm classically trained, as the hat says.
Awesome. I have that shirt actually. I have the classically trained shirt.
I have one up cake. But yeah, my question is actually, I'm originally from Jersey, right around Newark. I want to know the name of that arcade, so next time I go home and down the shore, I want to go check it out.
I woke up like an hour ago, but it's called like Pastime. It's Seaside Park. So basically, you know the famous, unfortunately it's now destroyed, there was the famous old like cheesesteak, like standard sauce in the middle, you know what I'm talking about? Where the lemonades are.
I usually actually like to Point Pleasant,
Okay.
so I get to go to
All right.
Seaside Park.
Go to Seaside Park, it's where the carousel is, and there's an old vintage arcade there that I don't think makes a lot of money. They have like probably 45, 50 old games. They have about 20 pinball machines, including the big, there's this big pinball machine giant one called Hercules, and they actually use a cue ball, like size ball, for the pinball. So.
What was that name again? I want to write it down.
I think it's like Pastime or something. But just search Seaside Park arcade, it'll come up. That's the only one that's like has old games in all Seaside Park. I'm just looking it up on Wikipedia. You'll find it. Yeah. Hopefully it's not destroyed.
Be careful of the ball man, by the way.
The copies.
With the Neo Geo being sort of a collector's item, what would your favorite Neo Geo game be?
I'm not the guy to ask for that because I stay away from Neo Geo just because those collectors are just so hardcore. And so
It's a league of their own.
They're like, that's like a Cadillac system, right? So it's like, and plus there's so much shenanigans going on with like people buying games for like $3,000, $4,000 and finding out the counterfeits. Like that's happening. It's just like, oh, they did a print run of this game in the US, they did like 4 of them. Or maybe they did, like, so I'm not sure. So people like swap out games for the regions and do the label. It's like, there's some really nefarious stuff going on with Neo Geo AES that you just want to stay away from.
Neo Geo, Metal Slug was on Neo Geo, right?
Yeah.
I love Metal Slug.
Metal Slug's great, obviously. I like King of the Monsters. Yeah. On the older one.
I like Turtles.
Wrestling movie.
I like Turtles.
I don't think we've ever run into a Neo Geo game in a while here, like not even once.
And all the shooters
The
are
stories
great.
are really, really expensive too.
All the shooters are fantastic on Neo Geo too.
They've really re-released a lot of the games on like PS2, like compilation.
Oh yeah, there's one good one on the
Yeah, there was one that was only released for the Neo Geo CD called Ironclad, which is the most expensive Neo Geo CD game.
Yeah.
And you're probably wise in staying away from Neo Geo, considering Kizuna encounter is like the rarest.
Is that the one that was counterfeit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the most expensive.
All right, cool, thanks.
I like the shoes.
Those are like pimp, like 70.
Those are like, yeah,
like white.
Shaq shoes and shit.
Good cosplay, very good.
This is going mainly for Norm.
during your episode of Gaming Historian, I remember seeing the Super FX logo on a couple of SNES games. Did they only do a couple, or did they upgrade it to just didn't advertise it anymore, or
They did a few games, Super FX, not many.
I remember
Stone Race and FX was the only one they actually advertised everything with FX on it.
Yeah, Yoshi's Island is a big one that a lot of people don't know uses Super FX.
I didn't know that.
So I think they stopped putting it on the box after like a year or two because it was just kind of lazy. It wasn't cool and new anymore because PlayStation was announced and all that. So like big deal.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I like your shirt. That is awesome.
Oh yeah! Thank you, Sandwich. I got two questions actually. One's for Billy and Jay. Are you guys planning to do any more of the toy chasers by any chance to spin off?
Yeah.
We actually had one shot at Boy Baby. It was finding the time to edit it up. But, toys are a passion of ours too, so we hope to do more, definitely.
Yeah, Billy actually does all the editing for everything that we post on our channel, so and it's slow enough as it is.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a perfectionist.
No, I mean, you're very good at what you do. I'm going to suck you off a little bit.
And my second question is to Pat, and I was wondering if you would do any more like hidden gems for the Sega Genesis like you did with Alicia Dragon by any chance?
Well, it's hard to hire down the interests. I am at least going to do, I'm going to start doing other systems more, especially for Rev 16, since there's only one or two like.
Because your review of Alicia Dragon was what made me go out and buy it off of eBay the other day, actually.
That made me look around on.
Did you also go to the nominations? I'm going to.
It's a very popular episode.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to probably do at least a couple of Carol Rev 16 games out of the whole library, and then I'll do some Genesis games every now and then. But
Did you do some Master System?
I probably just do Master System. Yeah, screw Genesis, like the Master System. That's a good thing. No love at all.
What about 64?
Don't, please.
Don't be stop, Patrick. Hey, y'all want to hear Billy's cat's name? He got a new cat not so long ago.
Yeah,
Tell us that.
his name is Catrick.
Well, actually, I have a quick, so if you're going to do other games besides the NES, does that mean you're going to become Pat the Video Game Punk?
No, I mean, I'm not sure. I might do a few things. I have a couple of new shows planned if I have time to actually do the pilots. I might just break away and I'll still do like the traditional NES Punk episodes, but I might do straight reviews that are like quick as well to get them out there because they're a lot less work, so we'll see.
My question is, I also collect a lot of video games. I have a good collection of Sega Genesis, PlayStation 2, GameCube games, and everything like that. And every once in a while, I just look at my collection and I'm just like, what am I doing? I don't even play half of these. I'm thinking, do you ever feel that way? And if so, do you ever figure, what is your it game? Where if you're if I obtain this game, that's it, I'm good. For all of you, what is your it game, your goal?
God, there's no game.
Collecting's an OCD. It's there's no way you just stop.
My end game would be Samson, but I know if I got it, I wouldn't stop. There's no way.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you gotta get every game possible.
You're never gonna get it. Do you ever feel when you're looking at your games, why?
Well, it's kind of, Pat and I are opposite spectrum. He has a huge collection. I only collect what I want to play or what I'm going to do a video on.
It's called quitters.
Go hard. No, I want my collection to go, where can I put more? Not why. I'm running out of room.
I look at it as a video game library.
Such a fucking dork.
Alright, next question. We have two more that we're playing some games.
Hi. I'm curious, clearly you guys have been playing video games for a while, and does
Say we're old.
You're old enough to drink. Well, I mean, does video gaming, is it more enjoyable now as you guys are collectors or in the gaming showing space as players? Do you guys enjoy gaming more now than you did when you were kids? Or is it better, could it possibly be better now because it's nostalgia from your childhood?
That's a good question. That's a tough question, actually.
I don't think it ever could be as good as when you were a kid.
Yeah,
they're going to capture that magic.
Like if you want to look at like the evolution of games, yeah, it's better nowadays. Well, in some aspects, I can't.
Because we know the games now. We didn't know them back then. So like you saw Nintendo Power, so oh my God, Three Stooges is coming out. Like who the hell knows? 8 months could be, and then you didn't know when it was coming out because even they say like Pack Watch, like in September, you just check the store every week.
And there was actually a New Kids on the Block game that was announced in Museum of Power.
Which one?
New Kids on the Block.
Oh yeah. No, there's an NES.
NES.
Oh, interrupt you.
Oh, you paused, so.
Like I feel like I have like there's this game I really love and a lot of people hate it. Sonic 3D Blast. A lot of people hate that game, but I played that game so much as a kid. It's one of my favorites. It's in my top 5. It's just like what you guys are saying.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like.
You like the Three Stooges game? I love it.
Yeah.
I do not like Sonic 3D Blast.
Boo! Fight it out right now.
To answer your question though,
it's cool now because if you want a game, you can just go get it, like as an adult.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I sit at my allowance money for like 8, 9 months sometimes to get a game, and then it's like a crapshoot.
It's so much different.
It's a different game.
It's different. Like I remember getting like RoboCop 2 for my birthday, and I'm like, what is this crap? But you're stuck with it at that point.
You have to learn to love it. You have to learn to love it.
yeah, see, as a kid, like you got a game for your birthday or for Christmas or something, so it's kind of, you know, yeah, it's special. Exactly. Right. And see, now I can just be like, phone GameStop or.
Don't go to GameStop.
Yeah, no one's gonna, 25 years from now, no one's going to be, where was I when I bought Call of Duty 3 at that GameStop?
You're right about that, actually.
I know exactly what it was when I got my Tyson Punch Out track too. It's all in my head.
Have you ever beat Tyson?
Yes, I have. Did Craig beat him last night?
No.
Hey guys, what's as crazy as the collector's markets getting, especially lately, it's shown by the brutal vendor room next door prices. Do you ever consider that, you know, the market's eventually going to peak? Do you ever consider just getting out or going, just
Really
going
collectors don't care about the prices.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get out and cash out unless I'm desperate.
Well, that's just what I was asking, especially as I get older. After seeing your video, I mean, you could probably like buy a condo in Switzerland after you sell all your games.
Switzerland, maybe New York, where she lives, New Jersey.
If we think about how much money we put into our collections, it probably make us sick, so we don't. But no, like, are you asking like cashing out, like selling our games and stuff like that?
Yeah.
No, we're not in it to like resell. I mean, yeah, we resell doubles, but me personally, I'm not in the habit of buying doubles. You know, if I had a game, I'm not gonna go buy a game. I'm waiting for another crash though with the retro stuff because it's getting fucking expensive. So eventually, the market will be oversaturated with, you know, like Earthbounds, which is already dropped because it was released on Virtual Console, and you know we'll find $5 Flintstones again.
Okay, so we're gonna do a couple of challenges. We're gonna run a little bit over because we started 15 minutes late. You know, to kick us out. All right, so we always play Smash Brothers in their panel, 4 players, 2-on-2, 2 retro versus 2 of you guys. We'll do that. I also want to do a play the pump challenge. I'm undefeated. This includes Stuttering Craig. At the Abobo Deathmatch Challenge. So I want to do that here for you guys. So who wants to challenge me at the Abobo Deathmatch Challenge?
The hell? I'll do it.
Come on up, sir.
Kick his ass.
Which one?
Either or.
There, I need a microphone. Don't worry, guys, I got it.
Okay.
All right, so what's your name? Name's Wood. All right, Wood. I want to make sure it's his name. I'm not going to play your name. So we're going to play some Abobo Deathmatch. I think you're going to stream it by shooting the TV from here. So we're going to move.
Oh, got it.
Or watch the TV. So come down here. We'll play from here. And all right, so let's get that TV going here, guys. Let's film that TV here. Get that close up here. So get the controller.
I can't see it. Are we there yet?
This is the big test.
There you go.
I thought you can't see the TV. You're in charge. No, I'm not in charge of the cameras, Norm. Are you the camera historian now? No, it's not.
Flash card.
All right, double dragon. There we go. Not double dare.
Play double dare. Double dare. Double dare.
This is the NES Power Pack, by the way. This you can load all the NES ROMs on here and play it.
All right.
That's fancy.
Okay, so I'm going to try to hold this and talk before while I'm playing. It's not going to work though. If someone wants to hold this for me, that'd be great.
Somebody come hold the mic for Pat.
All right, Norm's got it. Norman, everyone. There you go.
You want me to come down?
You can just slow that place. Ready? Yeah. Wood versus Pat.
Go, Jesus. It looks like sloth from
Alright, Pat, are you on the blue or the red? Okay.
It's a dancing simulator.
3 hours later.
Just dance, shit.
Oh! Pat, take it down.
Come on, Wood.
Who's who?
Go Wood. Go Wood. Go Wood. Go Wood.
There's a lot of strategy in this game.
Who's player one? Who's the brown one?
Pat's player one.
Who's Pat Brown?
Could this be Pat's final hour?
Who is the downfall of Pat the NES Punk?
Oh man. I'm getting nervous.
Okay, hold on.
My God, this is so intense. Oh, he's alive!
Oh, come on.
I did not.
I'm humble.
Great job, boys.
I got it.
Oh,
All right.
hey, you got the Tekken in there?
Wood, you're going to win or lost Bondi Golf Challenge Pebble Beach, Wheel of Fortune, and Othello for the NES. Retroware TV Smash Brothers Challenge. We are undefeated. Who wants to challenge us? 2 players.
What?
He's up first. You in the headband back here. And who's going to play with me?
Oh,
Oh, you will?
oh, they're pretty fun. You picked the king of fighters.
Prepare to lose.
You picked the king of fighters.
So Smash Brothers, how bad? You haven't been good in there? Like, Tekken, Smash Brothers sucks. I've said it, what do you do?
Why would you say that?
Brothers sucks.
All 3 of them or just like the first one?
I'm good as your mom, too.
All right. Let's see. This was film 3D.
I really don't like Smash Brothers.
Is this Smash Brothers on the screen right now?
Or RPGs.
Look at these graphics.
Hey, Final Fantasy.
So great.
I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
Oh boy.
Hey, Norm. Norm. That's sexy, dude.
Thank you.
I do yoga now.
Billy's getting jealous.
I already did those. You're not jealous.
So what do you guys think?
Nick and Jake.
Nick and Jake, have you played Smash Brothers before?
Yes.
Okay. Are you guys good? No. Why'd you volunteer then?
That's a way to play.
As soon as we get this going.
I love your
Mario? Or
Oh, we're gonna watch the screen actually, I think.
You're gonna watch the screen.
Is this Smash Brothers on the screen right now?
Start fighting.
Look at them graphics! Mortal!
Entertainment while we wait. That was top tier work.
Okay, who's so the audience knows? Y'all are horrible about that.
We're gonna do what? Stop? Stop. Stop 4, 5, 5.
7.
Oh, sorry about that.
No net.
Oh, no Ness.
Good thing that they go.
I borrowed the cart from the Houston Retro Gamer guys over there.
You guys suck. Where's Max?
They have a bird. Houston sucks, right?
They got better food marks than Dallas. That's not you. Alright, let's see our final compared to ours. Alright, so I am Mario. Norm is Link. That's like check, right?
Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
Ready? And begin! Oh, yeah!
Okay, who's who? Don't everybody spit me once.
Take his ass, man.
Pat, your hair's in the way.
Pat. Your hair's in the way.
I hate you guys.
Okay, seriously, who's who then? Pat's probably Mario.
Pat's hair.
And I'm gonna say Norm is.
It's like a monster coming in from the right side of the screen.
Oh no! Oh, good. Ooh.
Oh, what's this? A nice part.
Oh no!
Please take off the item.
Ooh.
Son. Oh, my explosive very high. Wait, that was my explosive? Yeah. I don't know, but that was really high.
Hey, no, that was me.
Are you going to go to the podcast recording?
Yeah.
Oh!
Beat up Mario.
Fuck Mario. Get a home run, Fox. Throw the bat. Throw it. Woo.
Come on. Oh, what's this?
No.
Decision there, whoever that was.
No! No! God damn. No, no, no. Still making it.
Oh, yeah, bees roll. Fuck you. They don't allow bees in here, Joe. They don't allow bees in here, Joe. Please take Pat out once. Podcast is at 4, right? Yeah, so. Yeah, I think the next one on my list is the second one, which is 2:30. When's Cesar and Sterling second? Yeah.
That's me, Norm!
No! It's getting intense.
Oh, fuck you, Pat. Oh.
No, he's out.
Get him, get Pat.
Get up on him now.
Move your head, Pat.
He doesn't want us to see his feet.
That's a jerk.
No, he's not.
That's a jerk.
Oh God.
No worries.
Pat directing heads
Move to the right a little.
Playing.
Is that still undefeated? Retroware still undefeated? Smash Bros.
Thank you, guys. You're not going to go home empty-handed.
Can we get some mics for you, please?
We're going to get bases loaded, MLB Major League Baseball, split them up, bases loaded again. Done. And you guys can fight over a Kung Fu. No. Good game, technical with no label. And a Chrono Cross. Get down! Thanks for coming out, Retroware TV Panel. I love you guys.
I think that was it, guys. We have one working mic up here.
We got that?
So, are we being kicked out yet?
Not yet, but we're done. So, thanks guys for coming. Thank you.